Hey, before we begin, I want you to know this isn't just another video. This is a wake-up call because she's watching you, your daughter, your little girl, your shadow, your reflection. She's not just listening to what you say. She's learning from how you live. So today we're going deep. Today we talk about strength, not the kind you show to the world, but the kind you show when no one claps for you. Because your daughter is watching, and it's time to show her what true strength looks like. Let's begin. There is someone watching you right now, not from afar, not through a screen, but from right across the room. She watches how you tie your shoes. She watches how you sip your coffee. She watches how you respond when the world turns cold. She doesn't say much, she just watches. And you may not even notice her sometime. But let me tell you something that might shake your soul today. Your daughter is watching. And everything you do, every word you say, every choice you make is building the blueprint for how she will one day face this world. You are not just living your life. You are teaching her how to live hers. When you raise your voice out of frustration, she learns what anger looks like. When you lower it to speak gently, she learns what compassion feels like. When you show up tired but still get things done, she learns what discipline means. When you cry and then rise, she learns that pain is not the end. She is watching not to criticize, not to judge, but to understand what strength really looks like. Now listen closely. You may not think of yourself as a role model. Maybe you think you're just surviving, getting through the day, doing what you have to do. But to her, you're a giant. You're the center of the universe. You're the example she's molding herself after. That's not pressure, that's a privilege. Because while the world will try to define her worth, label her, silence her, break her, she will already know who she is. Because she saw it in you. She saw how you fought for your dreams even when no one clapped. She saw how you endured heartbreak and still kept your heart open. She saw how you got up, bruised and tired, and still carried the world. She saw your strength, and now she carries a piece of that strength in her. She's watching when you're tired. She's watching when you're stressed. She's watching when you're at your worst. Because that's when your true power shows. Not when everything is perfect. Not when the house is clean and the bills are paid and the sun is shining. But when it's chaos, when it's messy, when life hits you hard and you hit back harder. That's what she'll remember. That's what she'll carry forward. There will come a day when she feels like giving up, when life gets too loud, when people don't believe in her, when her heart gets broken, and on that day, she won't Google strength. She won't read it in a book. She'll close her eyes and she'll remember you, how you never quit, how you loved deeply, how you rose through pain, how you built something out of nothing. So I say to you, mom, dad, guardian, mentor, whoever you are to her, be strong. Not perfect, not polished, not put together every second, but strong in the ways that matter. Be the one who keeps showing up. Be the one who doesn't give in to bitterness. Be the one who chooses growth over comfort, healing over hiding, love over fear, because she is watching and she's learning. You are the mirror she sees herself in. If you shrink, she may learn to shrink too. If you apologize for your dreams, she may never chase hers. If you carry shame, she may carry it too. But if you rise, if you walk boldly, if you chase your purpose with fire and passion, then you give her the permission to do the same. You give her a gift greater than anything you could buy. You give her belief You remember that little girl you once were? The one who needed someone to show her the way? The one who needed to hear, you are enough. You are powerful. You are unstoppable. Be that woman for her now. Be the mother, the father, the leader that child in you always needed. Because the cycle can break with you. You won't always get it right. You'll mess up. You'll say the wrong thing. You'll lose your temper. You'll fall apart sometime. But that's okay. Because she's not learning how to be flawless. She's learning how to be real. She's learning how to fall and still be worthy of love. And when you apologize, when you own your mistakes, you teach her the most powerful lesson of all. That vulnerability is strength. You don't need to wear a cape to be a hero. You don't need a medal to prove your worth. You just need to show up again and again, even when it's hard, even when no one's watching, because she is. And every time you keep going, every time you choose to love instead of lash out, every time you keep your promises, you're building a legacy she'll carry for the rest of her life. When you're folding laundry with tired hands, she's learning responsibility. When you walk away from an argument, she's learning emotional maturity. When you read instead of scrolling, she's learning discipline. When you pray, meditate, or breathe deeply through the chaos, she's learning inner peace. And when you laugh through the pain, she's learning the sacred art of joy. One day, she'll walk into a boardroom, or stand in front of a classroom, or raise her own child, or walk alone down a long road, and she'll hear your voice in her head. She'll feel your strength in her bones, and she will smile, because even when the world tries to silence her, she will remember that strength isn't about loudness. It's about presence. And you taught her that. So keep going when it's hard, when you're tired, when no one is saying thank you, when it feels like no one sees you. She does. You are her anchor. You are her light. You are her compass. She's watching you, learning from you, becoming because of you. So rise, stand tall, speak with purpose, live with love, fight with faith, because your daughter is watching. And when the world one day asks her where she got that fire in her eyes, she'll answer without hesitation. From watching my mother, from watching my father, from watching strength in its purest form. This world doesn't need more noise. It needs more examples, more love, more grace, more realness, more strength. And that starts with you, because she's watching. So show her what power really looks like.